Hi, Summits. I'm Yeti. Their last song, Mono, wrecked me emotionally. Like, I literally felt so teary. It was so beautiful. So I'm curious to follow this on and see what's going to happen next, because they do kind of change it up a lot, but there's always a message. So I hope that there is in this. There will be. Oh, it's a war. Oh, it's like a war cry that turned into like, at first it felt like quite more like aggressive, you know, like New Zealand's do, but then it turned into more just like emotional. Okay. Totally different. That beat is so strong. Everything being chaotic around her and her just being that strong center. Do you know what? For a moment, I thought that I didn't even read the title correct and we were just going to get a whole Soyeon solo. Half of the song, pretty much half of the song is just... I was getting so confused. Okay. Let's go to this part and start again. Okay. Oh, I love the diction on that. Oh, she looks like such a war leader. Oh. But as the hungry crow, they don't want to be given it. Ooh. Oh, that transition that we get into that, where we get that like man's voice, the whole like melody shifts, and then she appears as this like ethereal character, and her like vocals being so different to the like grittiness of what's come before. Oh, that's beautiful, that shadow. Oh, that's really powerful. Love this side of her. Did not think we'd get this. It's like she's the general. Oh my gosh, look at the visual of that. Oh wow. Oh my gosh, all the visuals that we're getting. So I like the heaviness of the beat. I think that's probably like the biggest thing that sticks in my mind. And then also the like grittiness in their vocals. So there was a point where Yuki and Shua were like very direct and like bold with, I think Yuki was more like the start of the sentences, and then Shua was like the ends of them, but like together they created that nice little mirror, especially when they did the back and forth with each other. And then we get that whole section of like Minnie doing like, you know, all the kind of like floaty vocals, more of like an R&B piece almost within this. Can we call it rock? I don't know if we can call it, maybe like in terms of that like heaviness of I don't know what genre I would actually call this. But I thought that was really interesting. And then that ending part, the visuals across the board are like so stunning. And the messages told within the visuals and within the lyrics are really interesting. So I think overall lyrically, it feels like they are saying they are the crow in terms of, you know, like I think we're used to seeing like war times, like films and things like that. When the crow comes, that's almost like they said, the omen, like it's a bad omen. Something dangerous is going to happen. Something bad is going to happen. Maybe even like, you know, is gonna happen, and there's like a threat, a danger there. So they're almost like saying that they are that, that they. And I imagine it's within the like music sense that they can bring that as a group, that you know, when groups see them coming, when they've got that comeback, that they are the bad omen, they are the like thing that's like flying across, that's just gonna destroy the other groups. But then what I really found interesting is that later on, instead of it being like a direct all-out competition, it felt like it was more actually about themselves, like that the competition is within themselves as a group, to make sure that like each time they are destroying what came before, and like rebuilding each time almost. So I wonder if that's in terms of like their personal drive that they have each comeback, that they don't want to just like rest, that they do actually have that desire to bring us something completely different. And I do feel like with them, concept wise, like what they talk about each time, it feels like we're shifting into a completely different like message, focus, and yes, there's a continuation in terms of their vocals and their style, but not that much. I do feel a lot of times it is them like deciding to tell us something new, and they have such versatility. So this like setting of the scene, I really like in the music video that we get the audio of the wind. It feels very like real centered. And then like I said, this like cry is so deliberate. The way that we get the cry and we're looking up at her, it really feels like we're set into a scene of like a battle is about to happen, but the battle never actually happens, like I said, because I think it's internally and it's with them as a group rather than like an opponent. Like they're not fighting other groups, but there's that preparation stage. Oh, that is really powerful. Money with the sweet scent of, wait, where did we get it? That whole like lyrical section that we get, that actually it's like blood money, that there's a cost to the money. So in terms of like even them being like successful and whatever, there's a cost to all of that. Wow. The contrast in the lyrics. So God bless me, you would think that that's just something like beautiful and prosperous that they're grateful for, but actually he blessed them with a prison. I think that prison is supposed to be like, you know, the eyes, media, that whole K-pop kind of atmosphere, and that actually they're grateful for it, but it is a prison. I think that is so powerful to acknowledge that the two things can exist together. And even like everything that like the thing that the dancers are wearing throughout, again, there's almost like a suffocation element to that this thing that they've chosen to do has that ability. And yet, like she said, she's not forgetting it, but they're still like persevering. It's like the dark side of what they have. Oh. Like they're prepared for this. Oh, I love the chest flicks to show that strength. So mask. Love. Oh. Oh, was that? Am I tripping? Or that wasn't Korean, right? She's icy, like looking into our souls. That's interesting as well. Like, we want the crown, we want to be like the queens, but we don't want to just like sit and rest. We actually still want to have that like fire and that thirst, that hunger that the crows have, almost like still having that debut spirit, that drive, that even though they've achieved so much, they still want to achieve so much more. This beat is nice. And with my theory, I think this is why they're mirroring each other there. It's like she's talking to the group. We were lost in our, like, power, but actually, we've gone back to that pro spirit. I'm so curious to know what your thoughts are, like what your theories are. She actually looks like a flower here. It's almost like let's go here. Like aerial wise, I don't know what it's either a flower or to me it almost, oh, there could be a few things because it could be like a crow's nest, literally, and then she's the like crow in the middle of the nest. It probably is actually because they reference crow's nest. But in my mind, one of the things I also thought about, like visually, how it looks pretty to me. Like it looks like almost like water, and there's like lily pads around. That might be so weird. You might be thinking, yeah, to your brain. But it just like the prettiness of it, and they're like floating, but it's probably supposed to be a crow's nest because it gets smaller as it gets around her. Oh, they're just chasing the new level. They're not chasing, that is powerful. They're not chasing the money to success. They're like the views and the ranking and all of that. They're chasing the new belt, like almost like karate or jiu-jitsu. Each time you master a new skill, you get that new belt. That's what they're trying to master. Like they're just trying to improve themselves. It's not the external validation that matters to them. I love the crows flying around as they do this slow walk. Yikes. Can we stop for Minnie? Minnie has Miyeon has transformed herself in this. She literally looks like a general. Ugh. One of the things that I loved watching from them is Queendom, and the way that they are like concept queens when it comes to like the performance of it. And this had that element as well, where they've not just taken a song, but they've like perfectly matched it to the visuals and created more of an experience for us. And I really